Hello there. If you're watching this, chances are you are deficient in the mineral I'm about to talk to, which will help lower the amount of stress you feel in your body. Hi, this is John Ruman. If we haven't met before, I'm an international business coach and consultant. I'm having a 90-minute workshop this Saturday in Santa Cruz Green Market, totally focused on stress relief and stress management. And one of the things I want to bring to your attention is, of the people watching right now, 3 out of 4, 75%, are not getting enough of a common and important mineral that you need. And I'll come to the common causes of that in a minute. So if you drink carbonated beverages at all, carbonated beverages are a major cause of you to be deficient. Now, I forgot to say, the mineral is magnesium. So there's 3 major hard level, very alkaline and mineralizing things that we need. It's calcium, magnesium, potassium. Magnesium is a big one. So let me explain. So again, 25% of you get enough magnesium in your diet. The rest of you do not get enough. I'm not talking about these other things that actually pull it out of your system. I'm talking about you actually get enough in your system. So it's something that this is one of the reasons why it's very important for people to be aware. Hey, Lyndon, good to see you, man. It's very important for you to be aware that your diet will impact how you feel. And one of the major reasons that we do not get a lot of magnesium is many of the soils that people get their food from are very much depleted. Traditional farming methods of rotating crops and letting a field lay fallow for a season are not done anymore. And what the result of that is the soil doesn't replenish what it needs to normally replenish, and it literally gets stripped of what it has naturally in it, or naturally can be done if proper methods are done. And then it requires a lot of pesticides and fertilizer and all these other things, which don't give the mineral content back into the soil. So most people don't eat organically, and organic foods have larger amounts of the core minerals that your body needs. So unfortunately, people are much more depleted on a mineral basis. But magnesium is critical, especially when it comes to stress. So have you, or do you know anyone who has ever experienced these? These are common signs that people don't get enough magnesium. And again, it's 3 out of 4 of you, but we'll go for some common signs. They experience anxiety, hyperaction. There's days where they just feel hyperactive. They have a problem going to sleep. And this may or may not be the same person, but they often have problems staying asleep. So if you know of anyone who has anxiety, someone who there are times when they're just totally hyper for no weird reason, and they complain about not sleeping well, they very likely could be having a strong deficiency of magnesium. And again, you need to have your blood tested to really figure this out, but 3 out of 4 of you, this is the case. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. So let me explain, first of all, how many of you, besides your intake not being enough, other things that you do that will further pull magnesium out of your system, even if it's in your system. Carbonated beverages. If you drink carbonated beverages, doesn't matter which one, the way carbonated beverages work is they actually bind magnesium in your system and pull it out. Carbonated beverages are a bad one and are number 1 on the list of when I was kind of researching this to help you guys out. If you have refined sugar, so if you're eating any kind of sweets, desserts, candy, cakes, if you have refined sugar, what it does is it causes the kidneys to excrete more magnesium than normal. So it flushes out magnesium. So do you have carbonated beverages, and do you have sweets? If you are in a life that's full of stress, the actual physical act of fight or flight, oh my God, I'm going to die, pulls magnesium from the system. Do you drink caffeinated beverages, tea, coffee, Red Bull, anything like that, on a regular and consistent basis? Caffeine for whatever reason, the diuretic effect will flush magnesium out of the system. If you're taking certain medications, a diuretic, heart medication, asthma, birth control, or estrogen replacement, those will pull magnesium out of the system. Do you drink more than 7 drinks of alcoholic beverages in a week's time? I don't know why, but probably part of the metabolism causes the magnesium depletion. And last but not least, those who take calcium supplements now, are you taking a supplement that is a 1-to-1, 1 magnesium to 1 calcium ratio? In other words, not 100% calcium. If you take 100% calcium, it actually pulls magnesium in the system, the process. Your body can't properly bring in the calcium it's ingesting if you're taking a lot of calcium without the 1-to-1 ratio, because naturally there's a 1-to-1 ratio in a lot of the things that you're consuming. So now that I've given you all the ways that you're like, oh my God, I can never have soda again, I'm not saying don't have it. Just understand there's an impact to your body when you have carbonated beverages. I'm not talking about if it's sugar, the harmful aspect of sugar, or if it's a diet drink, how a lot of those have been actually proven to be carcinogenic and harmful in a lot of respects. Not good stuff. Sugar, we all know sugar is bad, but here's another reason not to have sugar. And coffee or tea or whatever, and I think they mean to more excess, where your body actually begins to flush more. So what I would suggest and encourage is, I'm in Trinidad. You can get this at a few health stores locally. This is the one. I've done a lot of studies on this myself, a lot of self-study as to brands and quality. So there's something called magnesium, I believe it's citrate. Excuse me one second. Magnesium citrate. So you cannot read this, but this brand, Natural Calm. A lot of people call it Magna Calm. I think there may be another brand called Magna Calm. They use magnesium citrate. Not all forms of magnesium are the same. I'm sure you heard the concept, you get what you pay for. It's the same with supplements. You could buy a calcium supplement and it just won't be absorbed, or your body will pee it out, or it'll stick to you and cause bone spurs and other problems. Magnesium, I don't know about bone spurs and magnesium, but I know different levels of magnesium will have issues with the body. That being said, when you take this, you are going to feel a great sense of, you'll totally feel chilled out. Don't take it in the morning. It'll make you want to take a nap immediately, especially if you didn't get enough sleep. So take it in the evening and start small, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Do not take a lot, because your body has to acclimate to it. And if you take too much, you will get what Dave Asprey calls disaster pants. In other words, you'll have loose bowels. So you want to go little by little. Magna Calm, I'd highly recommend it. I do not know how much this costs. I buy the big ones. I buy a lot. Sometimes I'll even import them if I'm buying a lot of them. Don't buy junk magnesium. You're wasting your money. Spend money on the good stuff and buy less of it, and you'll have a healthier body because it's actually being absorbed. You're not peeing out wasted supplements. Most people buy supplements and it becomes very expensive urine. Okay. If you have any questions on this, please let me know. Shoot me a message. I'm on here for about 1 more minute. If not, all good. Well, let me tell you briefly about the workshop I'm doing on Saturday. Those that are watching, those watching on the replay, check it out. It is this Saturday, Santa Cruz Green Market. Hey, Newton, good to see you, man. Saturday, Santa Cruz Green Market starts at 11 a.m., ends at 12:30. It is in the farmhouse in the back. Get my number from Facebook, Instagram, 744-8555, because if you're lost or whatever, I want to make sure you get to it. The day of is $175. If you buy it before, in other words, you have about another day, it will be $125. So thank you so much. I will cover 2 powerful techniques to totally make you feel like you're on vacation, and we'll actually do a workshop and go over things like magnesium that will make you feel amazing. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you